And as we get closer to the coronation, we're only 2 weeks away now. There's been a poll out that's showing the popularity of William, Kate and Charles is soaring, but that's expected, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think Meghan and Harry have had a tough time of it recently. I mean, a lot of that is their own doing. I mean, they've been speaking, as we said, of Oprah Winfrey Netflix series. Harry's book has been pretty explosive. Nobody came off lightly at all. And we're seeing a bit more of the King, Queen Consort, Prince and Princess of Wales as well, the nation. I mean, I think it's pretty split, to be honest, because I think you're seeing a different poll every day about a lot of people are behind the coronation, behind the King. That sort of round of goodwill after the Queen's death has kind of been replicated to King Charles, but I definitely do think there is work to do. And we are seeing a bit more of William and Kate over the last few weeks. So listen, I think it'll be quite telling over the next few months about what work they are doing, how much we are seeing them, and of course how much we hear from Harry and Meghan, because there didn't seem to be a week or two gone by that we weren't talking about them and their sort of explosions at the royal family. So, I suppose it's just let's wait and see over the next few months.
And you're right there. The flip side is that Harry and Meghan are increasingly less popular. But do you think that is to do with something in particular? Look, to be fair, that things have been quieter on their end the last couple of weeks. Or do you think that that's a product of their lesser involvement in the coronation proceedings?
Well, of course. I mean, Harry had been told that he wouldn't have a role within the coronation, and the understanding is that the delay in his receipt of his invitation was due to be sorting out several issues. I mean, you look at the issues that he had to consider, the security that he and his family would have. He's still engaged in a high court battle here in the UK at the moment with the Home Office. Whether his children would have roles within the coronation. I mean, we're seeing Prince George as a page for Charles. We're seeing Camilla's grandchildren have roles as well. Would he feature on the balcony? I mean, Charles has taken that decision that only working roles would be. So, I mean, that sort of diminished role for him was obviously a concern. And who knows what we'll see over the next few weeks, because it does seem that they are trying to take their foot off the gas. But, I mean, like we said last year, it was just attack after attack after attack. And so, listen, I do think they will have to try and find their new role, as it were, within the royal family, because they've pretty much expunged all the interviews you could imagine, one would think.